Hi, this is Dr. Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today. I'm in Chicago at the Search Engine Strategies Conference here with Andy Beal, who's been all over the web in various kinds of enterprises. You did mentioned in a seminar a concept that I want to explore a little bit more, and that is setting your content free. You sound like the great emancipator. So what are you talking about here?
Well, we were talking about the future of public relations, and I was referring to company media rooms or press rooms. And in the past, what companies have done is put all of their images, press releases, you name it, within this nicely packaged little environment that's within their site. And my suggestion was to still have that, but to host that content externally. Put your images on Flickr, your videos on YouTube, your PDFs on newswires, your slides and from your investor conferences on slideshare.net, and basically giving it wings, giving it an opportunity to then be shared elsewhere, embedded onto blogs, and then from that you get great metrics, because a lot of these third-party sites will tell you where it was shared, who clicked on it, who viewed it.
So if your legal department comes knocking on the door, are they going to be concerned about this?
Well, probably, because they're your legal department, right? I joke that if we all listened to our lawyers, no startups would ever get started because it's just too risky, right? So, you got to, they're going to come knocking.
What's the downside of this?
Well, the downside is, you could argue that you potentially make it a lot easier for people to scrape your content without attribution. So if you put it out there, you put your images on Flickr, just makes it easier for a blogger to come in and take that image. But really, the search engines are indexing all the content anyway. Right. So if someone really wants to scrape your content and use it for their own gains, they're going to do that anyway. Right. So you may as well get the advantages that come from sharing it.
What are the advantages of sharing on sites like you mentioned?
Well, one big advantage is as Google develops and continually shifts its algorithm to show different types of content, we're going to see more images, more videos, more news items showing up in the main search results. So by putting your content, for example, on YouTube, as opposed to hosting it yourself, then you may find that your video results start showing up for a particular search query. So you get that benefit from there. But then also, it just makes it easier for news writers, bloggers. Next time you do a press release, and you have links that say, hey, for a video on this, go here. Okay. For a slide, for a PowerPoint presentation, go here. And then we have our logos and product images over on Flickr. It makes it a whole lot easier for that person, that journalist, to then put that story together. And instead of them going to the web trying to find this information, you're making it easy for them to get hold of the sanctioned, approved content that you'd like them to use.
Now, I think I heard you allude to the idea that it may rank higher on some of these sharing sites than it would on your own site.
Yeah, quite possibly. So for example, from a reputation management point of view, one of the things that I often get my clients to do is to put their images on Flickr and then tag those images, title them with their company name, put a description that includes their brand, tag them, and then embed those images on their own company website. That kind of gives authority, gives Google juice, if you like, to those images. So those images will start showing up in image search. They may start showing up in the actual search results. And then the profile page on Flickr itself, especially if you've given it your brand name as the profile name, will rank potentially in the first 10 results.
Does Flickr mind serving images for commercial websites?
That's a gray area. You do have to be careful. They appear to be absolutely fine with you uploading your images as a hosting for just corporate things. What they are against is using any of their images to sell directly. So if you put an image of your product up there and then below that in the description you said, buy this product now with a link to a shopping cart, that's a no-no. But just hosting the image, they don't appear to have any problems with that.
Very interesting. Now, if someone finds an image, how will they get to your site if you're hosting it on Flickr, say?
You can still have the links back to your site. That's fine. You would set up your profile page to have a link back to your official site. And so there are a number of different ways you could do it. And so, yeah, you can generally have the links.
Do you recommend putting at the bottom right corner something, tracker.com or whatever your domain name is to identify it?
Yep, you can definitely watermark them. I've done that before. I'm a budding photographer, and I have a photography website, and so some of my nicer photographs that I put on Flickr that I still want to share, I put a little watermark with the URL of my photography site, so that if someone were to take them and post them elsewhere, everybody else would see who is the originator.
And promotes their site that way.
And yeah, hopefully I'll get some traffic to my site. Absolutely.
Very good. Well, thanks, Andy, for sharing with us. Tell me about your business and what you do.
Well, right now, my main focus is on Tracker, which is trackur.com. It's a social media monitoring site, so if you put all your content out there, you want to know if it's being used anywhere, so we track lots of different media content. And I'm also still the editor of marketingpilgrim.com, so if you're interested in internet marketing news, I think we offer a good complement to what you provide. We're less of a how-to, more of a what does this mean for your business in terms of a news announcement.
And what's going on. You keep people up with the whole business. Well, thanks so much. This is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today.